Welcome to the channel. I've waited 24 hours before making this video. Manchester United obviously were taken apart by Brighton 4-0, and actually people say it's a new low, but are you really surprised by the performance and by the result? United just look absolutely void of any type of idea. And a big thing in sport is confidence. And obviously I'm not defending the players, but he's past the point of actually being upset about this. A lot of these players, I don't think are good enough, and I think everybody agrees that they're not good enough. But not only are they not good enough, I don't think they have the mentality to play for Manchester United. And if you look at a club like Brighton, that's actually a very, very, very well-run club. They've got a manager that plays a certain style. They've got a director of football who's currently been headhunted, and they're buying players and they're developing players, and they play a possession-based style. And actually, they're a very, very, very good team to watch. They're really good to watch. They keep the ball, they penetrate, and if they had probably better forward players, they may actually get into the top six. So the contrast with Manchester United is absolutely glaring. You've got an inability to hold the ball, an inability to transfer the ball into attacking areas, no real pattern of play, no real defensive stability, an inability to snuff out danger and to read danger, and it's just generally like been void of ideas. I mean, we've known this for weeks and months actually, but I think that in a way, Ten Hag is lucky because the optimism or the lack of optimism amongst fans means that he's got a really good chance, probably got a 2-year window to turn things around because people's expectations are so low. So the further United slump, the bigger, like the larger the task is for him, but the more successful he can be because the expectations are going lower and lower and lower, and people are going to understand the context of things. Well, I don't think these players are as bad as these results. If you got a few new players in and got their confidence up, they're not this bad. They're not this bad. Bruno's not this bad. Even Varane's just had a shocker of a season. Dalot and Tellez isn't good enough, but if you added sort of 4 top players and you started winning and got a style of play and got some confidence, I don't think it's as bad as it looks now. It just looks like everyone needs to be sold, and that's just not true. Like, Bruno's a top quality player. You've got people like Rashford and Sancho who didn't even feature yesterday. Fred tried. If you could maybe, pick up through the spine of the team a centre back, a central midfielder, a striker, and you could really improve those positions, United wouldn't be this bad. They'd probably finish 4th. So I think Ten Hag's being helped by how bad it is. And actually, I was in the pub watching it, and no one was surprised. It was like, oh, they've scored again. And even the first, if you go and watch back the first 7 or 8 minutes of that match, United didn't get a touch. And this is Brighton. This isn't Real Madrid or flipping, peak Barcelona, in the late 2010s or whatever. This is Brighton. And their transfer budget and their players are not on the level of Man United. But this is why coaching is really important. So optimism. We're undercoached. Ten Hag can coach them. Patience amongst fans will have to be, because he's taking over a disaster and every defeat's going to help him. And then also the club are just probably having to realise that they need to change strategy and have a structure. So whilst it's bad, I think it's a major help for Erik Ten Hag. Anyway, what do you think? Please give me your views. I'm interested to hear what you've got to say. But we are where we are. I'm not angry. Most United fans aren't angry. It's shit. We're shit. The players are shit. But the only way is up. Or maybe it's going to get worse. God knows. Anyway, enjoy. Enjoy your Sunday. Thanks for watching.